Hello and welcome to Genevora's running commentary number 10. Today I'm going back to my original theme about running and how much I have learned about the way that voices work from my own experience as a very amateur runner. And one of the key points is what to do when things go wrong and what caused it for things to go wrong. And we will all have some kind of injury at some point. And it may be something absolutely devastating, something career-changing, or it could be a minor temporary inconvenience. When we look back at what caused the problem, we often look for one single event, whereas in fact, the truth is that things have been building over time. We talk about the boiling frog syndrome, which is the idea that if you put a frog into boiling water, it will leap out. If you put a frog into cold water and slowly bring it to the boil, it won't notice, because we don't notice tiny changes over time. And we are stretching the system and it returns. We stretch it, it returns. We keep putting pressure on the system and it gets to a point where the system can't take it anymore. And we have injury. We have a catastrophic failure of the whole system. We perceive that as a single event, but in fact, it has been a build over time. And the build over time is nearly always a combination of an imbalance in usage and some kind of extra anxiety element. There's always going to be an anxiety element to every injury that we have. So the imbalanced function, how do we anticipate that? Well, when I'm running, I will listen for my footfall. Is one foot heavier than the other? I will be aware of my shoulders. Is one pulling forwards? Are my hips staying balanced? We're looking for symmetry there. And the same with singing. We can start off just by looking. And is the head moving to one side? Are we seeing the jaw moving significantly to one side? Are we seeing anything just out of balance? Head moving forward for particular high notes. We look for symmetry and balance on the outside, and that can help us to hear and feel what's going on the inside. And when we achieve balanced function, we are less likely to have injury. Have a happy weekend.